G'day, welcome to the Simple Cooking channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make a simple lamb roast. This is so easy, let's go.
Simple cooking, simple cooking, simple cooking channel.
Bowl, and I chuck in 3 to 4 teaspoons of mild English mustard. Now you can use American mustard if that's what you prefer. Then add 2 heaped teaspoons of garlic paste. For this, just use garlic paste because I just want this to be really simple. Then I get some Moroccan seasoning and I just sprinkle in about a teaspoon of that. Then get some coriander leaves, some dry ones, and sprinkle that in. Now just give that a good mix. Now get something you can put your meat in and just put a couple of drops on the bottom and just spread it out a bit. Now get your lamb, which lamb's what I'm using, and just place that in there like that so it can sit in it and marinate, and then get the rest, just spread that all over it. Now just put this in the fridge for about 2 hours to let it just marinate. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius and get some sort of big dish like this with a rack that you can put in it, and then put in water. Along with the water I also put in some red wine. So the rule that I usually use is 2 to 1. So if I put in 2 cups of water, I put 1 cup of red wine. For here I'm probably going to put in about 6 cups of water and 3 cups of red wine. Once you put the water in, add the wine. Whatever wine, red wine you like. Now my rule of thumb for cooking meat like this, and this is a lamb, is cook for 1 hour, and then for every half kilo, 30 minutes. So this is just over a kilo, this meat, so I'll be cooking this for just over 2 hours. Cut up some potato and put it in with the meat. Now pop this in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes. Now turn this over. Now just get a little bit of the mustard and garlic and just put that over it. So you just make a second batch of this, but without the coriander and without the seasoning. Then sprinkle a little bit of the Moroccan seasoning just over it like that. Just a little bit of that. Now cut up sweet potato and pumpkin into pieces and add them. Just place them all over the place, wherever they'll fit. Now I just like to sprinkle a little bit of the sage across these. Now the majority of the sage is just going to disappear, but it's more for the aroma. Now put this back in the oven, same temperature, for a further 80 minutes. If you've done the first part for 40 minutes, so you want this now in for 80 minutes. Now when the roast has got about 10 minutes left to go in the oven, get a saucepan and put in 2 tablespoons of butter and a teaspoon of salt, and melt the butter. Now get about 150 grams of mushrooms, which probably going to be 3 to 4 cups, closer to 4 cups. And just stir these in just a little bit. Now turn your heat up to medium and leave this for about 3 to 5 minutes, then give it a stir. Now with 5 minutes to go before the roast is ready, cut up some broccoli, however much you want to use depending on how many you're eating. Put it in a little microwave safe dish like this and pour over the top of it, so it'll probably be about 1/2 of a cup white vinegar. Pop the lid on, put this in the microwave on high for 5 minutes. Right. mushrooms are ready. Yum. Alright, that looks beautiful. Just leave it for a few minutes, then take this and slice it, chop it, cut it, whatever it is you do with it, and serve with all the wonderful vegetables. Yum! And a dollop of light sour cream. Well, hope you like this. Yum. Cheers. That is so good. So simple. I'll see you next time for my next meal.